In fact, his main game is playing 2K2 is amazing. Numerous, I think, wins at the run back, if not really good showings. He's an incredibly strong player. He does kind of be, what's the best way to put it? He loves to showboat.
Yes, he does. And that's one thing I've noticed, especially with his Ash. Whenever he plays Ash, he goes for the full gamut.
Yeah, he goes for the challenge for combos. He wants to do them. He will land them. He will go for the shiny stuff. But you have to wonder, is he going to do it against his opponent? Especially this opponent. Ren is not someone to take as a joke.
Especially if he gets you in the corner.
Especially if he gets you in the corner. It's a great point. So we're going to go a little button check right here.
At Southeast Asian Majors, he showed off his Iori, the full power of his Iori.
That was super impressive to watch. If you can catch the stream, you can actually see them try to get as much footage of his hands while he's doing the infinite, and you're just wondering maybe the frame rate's not catching it, it's just blur.
Did we queue up Okuto no Ken?
Yeah, basically, just cue that up. He has the anime hands. And I was thinking maybe it's just the camera. I can't quite catch the footage, but I actually got to see him play in person just this past Friday, and if you can tell me where his hands are while he's doing that combo, I am going to call you a liar.
It's like he almost whips his hands out.
He seriously does just perform magic by pointing his fingers, wizard style, just at the stick.
Okay, so Ren definitely bringing out that EX Iori. Whether or not he puts it on first is to be seen, but he's got Mr. Karate and Shen backing him up. Mr. KOF going Ash, that trademark showboat right there. And then he's got EX Iori and EX Kyo in the back.
Yeah, Ash is one of those characters that is still really good. Is sometimes shunned because he gives his opponents a ton of meter in his combos. Like just his bread and butter loops with fireballs end up giving the other guy a ton of drive and a ton of meter.
But right away, we're going to see the showboat in full effect.
Yeah, and we actually have Yang Yao Ren putting Iori up first. He's going to put his best foot forward, it seems. Mr. KOF, like I said, this is his trademark character. He actually knows all the ins and outs, so he blows a kiss for him. He knows all the safe jump setups off a lot of his knockdowns, so expect to see that coming out.
Looks like Mr. KOF was trying to set up a decent zoning game, but then Ren got through. It looks like Mr. KOF hesitated there.
Yeah, he kind of gave him a chance. Uh-oh.
Here we go. Oh, and he drops it.
It's an early drop. Hopefully it's not a sign of things to come, because if he keeps going for that and keeps dropping, it's going to give Mr. KOF chance after chance to come back.
Oh, that down B.
Good flash kick there to stop that meaty. Oh no, nice roll. Doesn't take that last hit a chip.
Iori, not a factor to start this out.
Wow, that was a great reaction and a great decision by Mr. KOF to roll the last hit a chip and punish.
So now we get to see what Shen and Mr. Karate have in store for us.
Yeah, and this is one of those matches that we say might be kind of annoying for Shen, because if Ash keeps him out, it's going to be a pain for him to get in. He's going to have to read fireballs or smack him away with his reflector that he has.
Oh, here we go. Are we going to have showboating? Yes, we do. Sans collab mode, where his Ash's moves go from charge moves to simple inputs.
Yeah, oh, this is key. This super locks out all of his specials. So as you can see right there, it's grayed out. He didn't have access to any of his specials, but he still runs up and hits him with a normal. Maybe a little too much confidence there for Mr. KOF, thinking since he didn't have access to anything. Yeah, it was just one of those situations that might have gotten out of his hand. But he's in a great position right now already. A ton of damage on Shen. Block on that overhead. And that really good down C from Shen.
Great as an anti-air option, also great get off the option.
Yeah, it's actually a great poke. Can be used as a pseudo dragon punch because it's so fast. It has no invulnerability, but it's so quick and has such a great hitbox and hurtbox on it that it can stuff a lot of moves. Mr. KOF in a really good spot to take out one of the people that actually a lot of folks favor to win this tournament.
I'm definitely one of them.
Yeah, this guy is no joke. So nice DP there.
Mad KOF exhibiting a lot of corner pressure against Mr. Karate, which is kind of surprising.
Yeah.
But the roles have turned.
Mr. KOF just going to be trying to get out of the corner, which he did right there by just over jumping.
And it looks like they're taking turns getting there.
Yeah, they're just taking turns smacking each other right now. Not finishing that Rekka, not quite sure what he was going for.
Maybe he thought he didn't have the space.
This is it.
Very nice super cancel right there.
Ren looking a little frustrated right now. Probably not pleased with himself. He definitely had a couple opportunities for the infinite. That very first one, you saw him drop.
Yeah.
And pretty unlike him.
Character select.
Wow.
Really?
So John's going to have to stick with his characters here.
He can't switch the order, though.
Yeah, he can switch the order. What?
Okay, so he already still in Benny Maru.
Interesting.
Does he have the Benny Maru infinites?
He might. This guy's execution is usually really, really good, but I don't know if his nerves are getting to him or if John's playstyle is getting to him. But if he has either one of these infinites down with either character, it's going to be really tough for John.
That's assuming he can get in on Ash first, though.
Yeah, Ash definitely did a ton of work for John. That's one of those characters, it's a keep-away character. If he gets going and he antagonizes you, you're just going to run into things and just get frustrated.
And it looks like, as I said, Ren getting in, but wake up throw right there.
There you go, and that safe jump setup from Mr. KOF off the regular toe that Ash has. Gets a command thrown through the wreck, it takes him into the open field. We're going to go another one? Yes, tries to go for a cross-up option this time. Good block from Ren. Ash trying to get some space here. He can set up his game, gets a flash kick. This might be the space that he needs. There you go, starts throwing these sonic booms.
Finally getting that zoning game going.
Nice. Sweep to bait out any options from running in. Good block.
Very nice jumping.
And a good punish here from Mr. KOF. Sets up a kiss for him. Ren being sloppy right now, taking risks.
Iori, once again, not a factor.
Yeah, he is really frustrated. He has a little towel that he uses to dry his face off, dry his hands. He is going to it every time. This might be a tick. He is just really shaking.
But now we get to see what Ren's Benny Maru is made up of. Wow.
That's a great start.
Damage. The EX version, you can continue comboing off.
Yeah, the regular command throw for Benny Maru doesn't have that option, but the EX one does crumple them. And that command throw has such quick recovery that most players are going to be really off on punching that thing. Ooh, oh, that move
was that a bad input?
That might have been it. It might have been an accidental blowback because that move is definitely super punishable.
But then he got the anti-air CBAC.
Yep, that's another quick activation super, not unlike Shen's, but it has that different option. Shen's is a power-up, and Ash is like a mode change.
Wow, we are definitely showboating here.
Yeah, we are going for the full combo. But like we mentioned, this gives a ton of resources to the victim.
Yes, it does. And it's not going to kill either.
Yeah, usually it isn't a fatal combo because it's prone to damage scaling, and Ash, I believe, does not have any moves that have unscale.
Right.
Meaning that they'll do their full damage regardless of how far along in the combo. But wow, Mr. KOF right now. You can definitely hear the SoCal contingent in the crowd cheering on their boy.
But it looks like Ash is no longer a factor as Mr. Karate gets a nice little super on it.
Right on. He has taken Ash out of the picture, but this is just a long, long step.
Or that EX Kyo and EX Iori in the wing.
Yeah, first step in the long, long road here. And EX Kyo did a ton
that
of work.
Down C. Wow. That's a nice carry right there.
Yeah, that is a really good carry. Not too sure if that was
that a setup?
I'm not too sure. He can do the other red kick that goes a little further to combo, but he might have been looking for a roll and maybe to catch it by baiting it.
Ren trying to set up right there with Karate himself, but didn't get anything off.
Yeah, that triple punch is actually a normal. It's just forward A. That's what makes Karate really good, is that it's a safe poking normal or a chain normal that you can combo into. Right. That you can kick him for multiple hits into a special. And EX Kyo's DP is unique in that it has auto guard and invincibility.
A lot of EX Kyo's moves have auto guard on.
Yeah. And this is going to do some really good damage to EX Kyo. Wow!
Wow! Just Rekka. Just do it.
Perfect spacing on that Rekka. Sees Ren with a move in front of him, with a sweep, and just takes it out with the Rekka. And that sweep was actually a really good decision from Ren. Had he been in range, the auto guard can't auto guard any low hit. So that would